up, guys? Welcome to another video. Today we'll be reviewing the Book of Boba Fett, Episode 7. This episode will come out on Wednesday and stars Tamora Morrison as Boba Fett. Now, before we start, hit that like button, subscribe, and post notification bell so you know for every video. Let's just start. Let's start talking about the good. So, the opening recap of the previous episode, I thought it was good. It gives all that information of the previous episode in the beginning of this episode so that you can actually understand what happens in this episode. The opening sequence is great. It is a great opening sequence. It is an interaction between Cad Bane and the Pikes, and I thought it was very, very well done. I liked the dialogue and the dynamic between those two characters and groups of characters. The entrances of Cad Bane when Grogu and R2-D2, those three characters, their entrances were awesome. I loved the entrance of Cad Bane. I loved the entrance of R2-D2, and Grogu had a great entrance. The interaction between Grogu and Pelimoto, which is the car fixer, the Star Wars pod racer fixer, their relationship I think is very, very well handled, and I didn't expect to like those two. Well, of course, Grogu, everyone loves Grogu, but Pelimoto, I didn't expect to like her character all that much because I didn't like her character in the beginning of the season, but now by the end of the season, I really like her character. She's fun, she's entertaining, and her and Grogu are very, very well done in terms of relationship. The interaction between Boba Fett and Cad Bane is awesome. There is an awesome interaction between Boba Fett and Cad Bane is awesome. Once again, he's menacing, he's terrifying, and you never know what he's going to do next. Like I said, Cad Bane, terrifying, sinister, and he's awesome. Cad Bane does some stuff in this episode that is very, 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 very different, and I think it works because as a live-action Cad Bane, he doesn't need to exactly capture the character of the animated series. He could be a little different since he's in live-action form, so I think they did a great job with Cad Bane in this episode. The twists. Now, there's some great twists in this episode. The citizens of Mos Espa do attack Boba Fett's friends, and I think it works because these are just random characters in terms of the citizens of Mos Espa. You don't know who they are by name, but you do know that they're citizens of this town. And when they attack Boba Fett and their friends, I thought it was a great little twist in the episode. The interaction between Boba Fett and the Mandalorian is awesome. I never thought that I would see Boba Fett and the Mandalorian together. Well, when you watch the beginning of Boba Fett, you sort of understand what they're going to do with the Mandalorian. But I never expected to have both of them fighting like this in one sequence, in one episode, because it is awesome. Like I said, there's an awesome fight scene with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian versus the Pikes. And the entrances of Boba Fett and the Mandalorian are glorious entrances. I loved the way that the director made their entrances because it is awesome. There's a team up between the people of Freetown and the Wookiees with Boba Fett and the Mandalorian versus the Pikes. Once again, awesome. This entire episode has a lot of action sequences, and they're all a lot of fun. The interaction between Mando and Grogu is very, very good. Just like the Mandalorian, I love their interactions between Mando and Grogu, and there are some heartfelt moments within this episode. The Boba Fett on the Rancor. Boba Fett enters the battle in the end and the beginning, but this ending, when he enters for the final time on the Rancor, is fantastic. I loved how they did that. You didn't expect it. You know how Boba Fett was going to come into play in that last part, but it is awesome. It's very, very well done. And Cad Bane, once again, awesome in live action. When he enters the final battle, it is an awesome entrance. It is a glorious entrance for Cad Bane, and I was just very, very happy with what they did with his character. Now, there is a sequence in this episode. Of course, it was going to happen. It's the final episode. Boba Fett versus Cad Bane is easily one of the most tense and best sequences of the entire series. I really loved what they did with Timothy Olyphant's character and Cad Bane. I didn't like that they killed him off too early, but it was also, it kind of worked, but it kind of didn't. But it is similar in that way with the standoff. But I feel like this is a little less tense, but still very, very tense and entertaining. And at the end, Cad Bane is stabbed by Boba Fett with the Tusken Raider staff, and I think it works very, very well. It brings back the Tusken Raiders in a sort of way. The Fennec Shand killing the Pikes is awesome. It is very, very cool. Fennec Shand, like I said, another character I didn't expect to like that much. But by the end of the series, I ended up really, really liking Fennec Shand, and what she does in this episode, where she's killing all the Pikes, is awesome. Once again, the score by Ludwig Göransson, fantastic. Um, again, the theme for Boba Fett and the Mandalorian, very, very well done. The entire score for this entire episode is very, very, very good. The ending sequence, which is Mando and Grogu on Mando's ship in space, it was great. It was a great ending sequence, great interaction between Mando and Grogu, just like from The Mandalorian. And the post-credit sequence is very, very cool. Didn't expect it. It is Cobb Vanth, who is of course played by Timothy Olyphant. He is in the Boba Fett healing tank, and I'm very, very happy that he's not dead. Um, so I don't know what they're gonna do with his character, but like I said, Timothy Olyphant, great actor. Him playing Cobb Vanth is fantastic, and I can't wait to see more of Cobb Vanth. That's about it. There's nothing bad about this episode. The Book of Boba Fett episode 7 is a fantastic episode and a great ending for the Book of Boba Fett and a great conclusion for the characters in this TV show. And I highly recommend it, and I'm going to give the Book of Boba Fett episode 7 an A. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the post notification bell so you know for every video. I'm Peter. Thank you for watching.